Hi everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. I am not in a good mood today. I can't even believe what's happening is happening. Yesterday morning, my sister told me that her surgery was scheduled for Thursday morning at 7:30. So I was happy that's going to get done. It's going to get over with finally. Well, last night while I was talking to her on the phone, she noticed some little red bumps coming up on her. And she was like telling me, "Lori, I'm getting these weird little red bumps on me. I don't know what it is." So while we were talking, the nurse said she was going to call in a doctor to check it out, but that, it'd be a while before he was there. So we continued talking, and then I said goodnight, what have you. I wake up this morning to a text from my nephew, her son, Chris, telling me that she was diagnosed with shingles last night. So now they can't do the surgery. I honestly can't believe this is happening. 2 days before her surgery, which she desperately needs, she gets shingles. And obviously they can't do surgery while she's got shingles. So now she's waiting for, to talk to more doctors today to see what they're going to do. Because I asked her, are they going to keep you in the hospital, or are they going to send you home? What are they going to do? And she goes, I have no idea. I have to wait for the doctors to come in to find out. So they started her on an antiviral today. But I'm right now. I'm just really upset. I'm pissed off, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm pissed off. My sister needs this surgery. Without it, she doesn't have a chance. And last night, while I was talking to her, she had to be helped by a nurse to go to and from her bed to the bathroom because her health is being affected so badly by this heart condition that she's very dizzy. And she gets really dizzy and she gets off balance. She can't walk alone. So they had to help her to and from the bathroom. I stayed on the phone, while they helped her. That's the condition she's in. So I'm thinking, why in the world did this happen now? She, like I've said before, she's very religious. And she tells me, well, I'm just leaving it in God's hands, whatever his plans are. Well, that's not working for me. I'm a little pissed off right now. Because she needs this. Without it, at least with the surgery, with open heart surgery, she has a chance. Without it, you can't walk around with blocked arteries to your heart for long. And one of them's completely blocked. So right now, guys, I don't even know what to think. And I'm very angry that she's going through all of this. She's going through so much. She is going through so much. She told me that during the night her scalp was itching her so severely. She didn't have any blisters or anything on her scalp, but her scalp was itching her so severely she had to stop herself. She was afraid she was going to scratch open sores. That's how bad it was itching, and she had to scratch it. And she said it was terrible. And shingles, I got shingles many years ago. I think it was 2010, I believe. Yeah, around there. And they were awful to get. I still have residual pain in the nerve area where the blisters were. It comes and goes depending on what I'm doing. Because I got the shingles right below my left shoulder blade. It covered that area. So depending on what I'm doing, like if I'm bent over too long, like doing dishes or cooking too long, it starts to hurt in that area because the nerves get damaged. But luckily that's rare. But I had a lot of pain with my shingles. And it's strange because she said she's not feeling any pain. And she goes, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I was like, yeah, that is kind of unusual. Shingles usually cause pain. So, so now the doctor that told her she was that diagnosed her last night said depending on how the antivirals work, they're looking at maybe 7 days or more, just depending on how her body heals. For me, my shingles were on there for a few weeks, so it will depend on her body, on how it heals from it. And like she said, that's just a sign that her immune system is very, very down, which that's not good either. So I don't know what to think, guys. I honestly don't know what to think. This is the second time this happened. When she went in for her last treatment where they were going to put in the stents but weren't able to because of the blockages, when she was going to have that procedure done, she caught a virus 2 days before that procedure. So they had to delay that for a few weeks for her to get over this virus, whatever it was. She just got sick. So I find it really strange. A second time that she's supposed to go into surgery, something happens a couple of days before again. I find this very strange. What are the chances? You know, what are the chances of this happening twice in a row right before major surgeries? And with open heart surgery, I researched it, and of course, they're not going to do surgery with somebody who's got shingles, especially open heart surgery. That's the article I read said, nope, not going to happen. You know, not going to happen with shingles. So who knows how long she'll have them. And in the time being, she's got those blocked arteries. I don't understand. I don't understand, and and as for myself, I woke up this morning in a very positive mood, thinking I have to feel positive and think positive about this upcoming surgery. My sister's going to be okay. She's going to make it through. She has made it through so much already. They've already had to put a stent in an artery in the back of her brain that was blocked, and they went in and put a stent in there. But she also has an artery in her brain that they cannot do anything with. There's no operating or anything, and it's partially blocked. And they said, well, obviously what happens when that one gets completely blocked, that's it. That's it for her. So I woke up in this mood today, you know, just believing it's going to be okay, she's going to be all right, everything's going to work out for the better for her. I really did. I woke up just trying to think and be as positive as could be. And then I get up and I open my laptop to see the message from my nephew, her son, that she was diagnosed with shingles last night. So guys, sorry about the way I look today too. I don't really give a damn anymore right now. I couldn't care less. I gotta go in there, shower, wash my hair, the whole routine. I'm trying to make sense of this all and why this is being delayed. when this is something she desperately needs. This is not like a whatever. This is a surgery she really needs. This is not something that you want to wait for any longer. So she's gonna, get a hold of me later today after she talks to the other doctors to let me know what they say. She called me this morning. Well, they brought her breakfast, and she said, I wanted to talk to somebody while I'm eating breakfast. And I was like, well, then let's talk. So I sat and talked with her while she ate breakfast. Because she said she's getting really, really bored, which I don't blame her. Like she said, how much laying down, sitting in a chair, and going to the bathroom can you do, and before it starts to get to you. So yeah, I don't know what to think of this, and I just wanted to update all of you because you all have asked me to please keep you updated on what's going on with my sister. So I'm keeping you updated with what's going on. And once again, I thank all of you for your prayers, well wishes, healing vibes, whatever you send towards her, towards Gloria. I told her about that again today. I reminded her. I said I've got a lot of people praying for you, because she's very religious, and that made her feel good. She said that makes me feel so good that so many people are praying for me and hoping the best for me. And I told her, yeah, there are, because now it's just hanging in the air as to when the surgery will finally happen. And I'm very, very angry that this is being delayed when it's something she desperately needs. This is something she really desperately needs. I mean, what are the chances, really, what are the chances of something like this happening twice, and this time right before a very, very major surgery, open heart surgery? I mean, really, what are the chances? And I told her, I said, this is probably because of the stress you've been under. And she goes, oh yeah, that's what they said. Stress will bring this on. That's what brought mine on when I got it years ago after taking care of my mother before she died. My son and I moved in with her to take care of her. And then after it was all over, I got shingles, and that's what they told me. Stress can bring shingles on. And then on top of that, her son and her husband were with her yesterday. And I researched how shingles can be spread, and it can be spread through coughing and sneezing as well. And I asked her if she had been coughing last night. She said, oh, yesterday. She was like, oh yeah, because of her heart problem, it makes her cough a lot. So she was coughing like crazy yesterday while my nephew and my brother-in-law were there. So I'm hoping they don't get it now, because my brother-in-law is not in the greatest health either. And he's now living with their son while she goes through all this. So guys, I'm in a really pissed off mood today. I started the day feeling really good, and I don't know if really good is the word, but feeling very more uplifted about it all. Like I've got to face what's coming, and it's gonna be okay. Talking to myself, what have you. And then I read that right after. Went straight down. So continue your prayers, well wishes, healing vibes, whatever you believe in towards Gloria. I don't understand this. I'm at a loss right now as to why this is happening. I'm really at a loss. I mean, really, what are the chances 2 days before her surgery she gets this? Um, I'm at a loss. And I'm very angry because I wanted her to get it over with, and just be on the road to recovery and start her life again. But now this has delayed it for who knows how long. And while I was talking to her, I don't know if I mentioned it, forgive me, my brain is whatever. But while I was talking to her, she got another patch. She said that she had gotten another patch of shingles on her. From the ones, it started on her legs. Last night she noticed the bumps on her legs. And now she's got another patch on her hip, which concerns me if it's going to be creeping up. But I'm hoping the antivirals will take care of that. I hope. Anyway, guys, I got to get. Just wanted to update you and thank you for always being concerned about her. I really appreciate it. And for me too. I thank you for your well wishes for me too. Thank you. So anyway, take care, guys, and I will let you know what continues. Have a good one, guys.